Today in math, we are going to look at finding the center of a circle using perpendicular bisectors. This is going to be done in Geometers Sketch Pad, the computer program. Now I have the finished example up in front of us now, but it looks a bit confusing. So let's start from the beginning so we can see exactly how this works. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create a circle. Now, when I do this, we can see the center of the circle already, but let's right-click on that and we'll hide that point. So we're trying to find that point again using perpendicular bisectors. The first thing we want to do is create a chord. So I'm going to create my chord here, and another chord we're going to create here. Notice when I create something, it's highlighted. If I mouse over something, it also starts to highlight, and this tells us that I'm starting from on that object. So in this case, if I click here, I'm off the circle. If I click here, my point starts on the circle. So here we have two chords with their endpoints on the circumference of the circle. What we're going to do is we're going to create some perpendicular bisectors. The way we're going to do that is with circles. In class, we would do this with a compass, and so I'll show you how to do that on the screen. Click the circle tool, and we're going to put our mouse over one of our endpoints in our line segment. I'm going to click and move my mouse, and I can see the circle starts to be formed. The easiest way to do this is to just go to the other end of the line segment, and I'm going to click. Now you notice it's highlighted, but it's also a green color in this case. So I'm going to change it from the same color as my original circle so I don't get confused. So let's change this to a different color. Let's say orange. Now I need to make a second circle on my line segment, and last time I started here with the center going to here. So this time I'm going to put the center of my circle here, click, and go to the other end of the line segment, and click again. Now I have, as we've seen in math class, the two circles crossing, and you can see this is still highlighted. So you have to click on the arrow tool, click out in the blank space, and now I'm going to click on the intersection of these lines to create a point. Once I've done that, I'll do that on the other side. And then I'm going to, while they are still highlighted, and notice nothing else is highlighted, go to Construct, Line. And that's how we create one set of perpendicular bisectors. We can tell if we've done this right if we move one end of the chord around. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quickly do the perpendicular bisector on the other side. If you need to, you can pause the video and do this on your own time, and we'll start up again as soon as I finish this. So there we go. We now have our two blue lines. Let's change those to red. You can use different colors, but I'm just choosing different colors so that we can see very clearly which lines are which. As I said, this can get very confusing with a lot of lines and a lot of things going different directions. I'm going to move this second chord around, and you can see the perpendicular bisector always passes in the same point right here. This is the center point. So you should be able to move this around, and as you move your chord around, you'll see it continue to go through the center. Alright, that's it for that. Next we're going to start with a triangle.